Hey folks, welcome back to the channel, where today we will discuss the best full-frame cameras on the market. Without further ado, let's get started. Oh, by the way, links to all the featured products are given in the description below. It's difficult to think of a camera that's made as much of an impact as the D850 in recent years, and it indeed has some intense competition. Whereas most DSLRs have either high-resolution pictures or speed and sensitivity as their priority, the D850 handles both. Its 45.7 MP sensor, 7 frames per second burst shooting mode, and the same 153-point AF system that gained many fans when it first highlighted in the D5 head-up a long list of powerful specs. Excellent quality 4K video also makes the D850 one of the best cameras for filmmaking. Then when you factor in its build quality and all the customization you require, you can see just how much the D850 appeals to a landscape photographer, wedding, or event shooter. If it's the most advanced tech, versatility, and quality of both pictures and video you're after right now, there's nothing else like the D850 in the DSLR world. The sensor's back-illuminated design can acquire great detail and clarity when working in low-light conditions, and the sensor also forgoes an optical low-pass filter for improved sharpness. This camera provides an 8K time-lapse recording mode is also available, as well as additional specialized recording modes for digitizing film negatives and for focus stacking applications. A more affordable variant of the powerhouse EOS R5, Canon's EOS R6 may well become Canon's most popular camera, and for a good reason. An ergonomic design indicates the R6 is convenient for all-day use, and paired with Canon's outstanding first effort at in-body image stabilization, demonstrates an absolute pleasure to shoot with. For the everyday shooter with high demands, the Canon EOS R6 is a versatile tool to meet a modern imaging workflow's photo and video requirements. This full-frame mirrorless camera revolves around a sophisticated 20 MP CMOS sensor and DigitX processor, which provides quick shooting up to 12 frames per second at 4K 60 video recording and wide-ranging sensitivity to ISO 102,400. It also sports 5-axis in-body image stabilization to maintain steady shots when working in low-light conditions. The dual-pixel CMOS AF offers quick, smooth, and intelligent focusing, using 1,053 selectable points covering the entire field of view. This camera sports a bright and detailed 0.5-inch 3.69 m.2 electronic viewfinder with a high 120 frames per second refresh rate. A rear 3.0-inch 1.62 m.2 touchscreen LCD with a vari-angle design accommodates vlogging needs and benefits from working from high and low angles. The EOS R6 sensor resolution won't grab headlines, and the JPEG dynamic range can be a little frustrating, with a lack of detail and highlights and shadows, but the overall picture quality is still darn good. The A7 III has become a strong preference among enthusiasts and pros these last few years, and for a valid reason. In contrast to the more niche A7R4 and A7S II, the A7 III is a camera for everyone, whether they shoot pictures or videos, action or static subjects, inside or out. It features Sony's latest generation mirrorless body design, bringing it up to date with its A7R III and A9. The improvements to the controls and design make the A7 III extremely easier to handle than the A7 II, and its camera can fit nicely in hand, with an improved grip size making it much more comfortable to shoot when using larger lenses. It houses a dedicated mode dial, an on-off power collar, a dedicated exposure compensation dial, and a pair of custom buttons on the upper right surface. And along with that, it also adds a new multi-selector joystick that grants immediate control over moving the camera's autofocus points. And it also replaces a great source of frustration on previous Sony mirrorless cameras. It has a 3-inch 921,600 touchscreen LCD that can tilt up by a maximum of 107 degrees upward and 41 degrees downward. And like the A7R III, the screen is touch sensitive and allows functionality like Touch AF along with touchpad functionality, as you can tap to reposition the AF area or to pull focus in movies. The S1R gives some fascinating tech in a supremely sturdy body. The 5.7 million dot viewfinder is, without question, the most effective on the market right now. At the same time, stellar video quality, excellent picture stabilization, and a tremendous buffer all put a big smile on your faces too. At the time of its release, The 47.3 MP sensor had the highest number of pixels on any full-frame mirrorless camera too, although it's now been surpassed by the Sony a7R IV. The hallmark of the S1R is its full-frame 47.3 MP MOS sensor, which is matched with a Venus engine to provide detailed, high dynamic range stills along with video recording up to 4K 60p. The sensor's design eliminates a conventional low-pass filter to achieve the highest sharpness, and on-chip aspherical microlenses promote greater sensitivity, light condensation, and color response. Also, the sensor and processor work to achieve a top expanded sensitivity of ISO 51200, along with a swift 9 frames per second continuous shooting rate. Complementing both stills and video abilities, the image sensor also uses an advanced DFD contrast detection autofocus system for swift and precise focusing and subject tracking. Additionally, sensor shift picture stabilization helps reduce the appearance of camera shake by 5.5 stops for sharper handheld shooting. Pairing elegance with flexible imaging abilities, the Leica SL2 is the second generation SL camera, mixing apt image and video specifications with a subtle design. Highlighting a 47.3 MP full-frame CMOS sensor and Maestro 3 image processor, fast and fluid performance permits up to 20 frames per second continuous shooting, 6 frames per second shooting with AFC, 5K video at 30 frames per second, and DCI 4K 60 video with 10-bit color sampling. The sensor's design also includes a Leica object detection AF system, which employs 225 selectable AF areas for swift and accurate performance. Also complementing image and video applications, a 5-axis sensor shift picture stabilization system reduces the appearance of camera shake for sharper handheld shooting. Beyond updated imaging, the SL2 also highlights an updated body design that incorporates a new 5.76 m.dot iRes OLED EVF and a large 3.2 2.1 m.dot touchscreen LCD. A touch status LCD is also highlighted for quick recognition of shooting settings, and dual UHS-2 compatible SD memory card slots offer file-saving flexibility. Also built-in Wi-Fi and Bluetooth work in conjunction with the Leica Photos app for wireless data transferring and remote camera control.
Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, then hit the like button and subscribe to our channel if you loved it. Take a moment to hit the bell icon so you'll get notified of all our latest uploads.